But yes, we're gonna be watching Police Discovers Car Filled with Serial Killers' Bodies.
Was brought to you by Simply Safe. There's no safe like Simply Safe. Police just arrived at an airport parking lot to investigate reports of an abandoned truck. Initially, it seemed like just another routine call with nothing unusual, but that's when it hit them.
Kind of smells. I think it smells like decomp. I can smell something.
Inside the truck lay 4 brutalized and dismembered bodies hidden inside boxes. What officers didn't know at the time is that 11 more bodies lay buried and hidden in remote areas of the state.
Jesus
An active,
Christ!
twisted serial killer was on the loose, and detectives were already months behind.
You remember the last time you saw him? Maybe a couple
I know there was like a bunch of, I know they just talk about like a bunch of bodies being everywhere, but I was too focused on the pen. It's just like, wow, I could never do that pen trick. My fault.
Nope.
We don't care about anything else other than finding Max Jennifer.
Ah, what is that haircut, dude? Yeah, you look like, oh my god. Oh, you're the missing person. I'm so sorry.
Justin, whoever did that is our focus.
I tied everything together yesterday when he did that. You know what I mean? Like, I know he lost them 3, man. I know he did.
Taking these other 11, did you take them all to the same place? If you ever came back out to New Mexico, would you be willing to take us?
It started on a Sunday afternoon when police in Grants, New Mexico received a mysterious call. A landlord had just discovered something he described as disturbing while cleaning out an evicted tenant's home.
A bad hair day for real, shut up.
Officers immediately headed to the address to investigate.
So this guy hasn't paid us since July, but with COVID going on, we couldn't evict him, so we've had nothing but problems with him. Anyways, we finally got him to move out, so I seen him today. We haven't come by, we haven't messed with him. We're afraid to kick his ass, you know. When I came by, he says, I'm gonna leave you a pile to throw. Well, we didn't know which pile, so we started to load it up. While we were moving some things, and
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like when you're just a messy person in general, and then you say like, I'm gonna leave you a pile. It's like, the hell are you talking about? Your whole entire like place looks like a pile of junk.
we found this puppy.
What?
In this box.
Huh?
Underneath some of the kid stuff, you know.
Okay.
So we go to put the puppy in the bag because we were gonna bury it, and then we see
Oh,
that
hell no! There was a puppy dead in there, and he oh!
they had tied a cord on its neck.
What the fuck? A cord?
Okay.
Well, we've had, like I said, nothing but problems with these guys, so I at least want to put a report on file. I know we won't be able to say who did it and when, but that needs to be associated with him, you know, because we're gonna take him to court.
Poor
for a lot
baby,
of
not
other
the
things, and if I can
fucking
just have that
pupper.
on file,
Yeah, this
we'll
guy's a
have-
fucking menace.
It was clear the puppy had suffered a horrific death. Animal control arrived shortly afterwards and confirmed it had been deliberately tortured, noting a cord tied tightly around its neck. The cruelty of the scene was deeply unsettling, and the officer immediately recognized they were dealing with someone truly twisted.
No, I hate this. I hate this so much. I love my dogs. I love my little puppies over at like my sister's place. I love them to death. So just imagine that in place of my dog. Oh my god, I would rip and tear this whole entire neighborhood just to find that motherfucker.
Yeah, that was just straight up.
Absolutely.
That's just sad. That right there just really got.
Leave the animal and babies alone. It is just fucked up.
That's not cool at all. Right?
No. Absolutely. Cruel, awful people.
Yeah, we tried to get in. The landlord, the owner, he tries to go into the house. They went in, they painted everything.
Oh,
their
my
own
heart.
colors,
Hello,
and they
Alex.
just ruined everything.
Unfortunately for investigators, the puppy was
I would be
just
devastated.
the first body.
Dude, it's
And in
just
the
like, I
coming
don't know, it's
days,
like-
police would uncover more gruesome scenes.
I can't.
straight
There's no way. I can never put myself in the minds of like someone that wants to like torture animals for fun. There is no way. Nope. I can't put myself in that. I can't put myself in that whatsoever. Hell no.
disappearances and disturbing evidence pointing to something far more calculated than anyone expected.
Oh my god, there are several
That
tools.
same day, Detective Robert Turney was assigned a missing persons case involving 19-year-old Matthew Miller. Matthew's grandmother had called
Oh
911.
shit, 19. I know I was making fun of his haircut, but it's just like 19? Christ, he had his whole life ahead of him and it was just snuffed out by a fucking weirdo.
Couple of days earlier, worried because she hadn't seen or heard from him in nearly a week. It turned out police were already familiar with Matthew and knew he had previously struggled with substance abuse. So initially they assumed his disappearance was drug-related. Maybe he overdosed somewhere. But Matthew's family insisted something was different this time and urgently requested to speak with detectives. Trusting their instincts, Detective Turney decided to visit Matthew's grandmother, where he would discover some unsettling new possibilities.
People call me, hey, you know, so it's a small town.
So you guys can help me out by just calling around to hospitals, clinics, rehabilitation places, other county
What's with this
jails,
angle?
and just see if he's there. So prepare.
Is that some birthday? Wait, is that birthday decorations over there?
But I will tell you.
Yeah, homie had a whole life ahead of him, then a piece of shit monster took him out. I know, it's just like, come on. Good drugs, but it's just like, come on, 19 years.
You know, Matthew is not
19 years old. Yeah, still has some chances.
Right to get his drugs.
Yeah, no.
He's not that kind of person.
Yes, that's my main fear.
And he probably has a little bit of a complex because he knows he's that kind of person. And so he's going to be real hesitant to reach out and tell you guys the actual truth about this person took advantage of me.
Yeah, no, he
You know what I'm saying? So just forgive him. All you can do is
Oh my god, this officer keeps moving. Stay still!
After rehashing some information with Matthew's family, Detective Turney would go on to learn some critical details.
Oh shit, did this happen on his birthday? Oh wait, did he get kidnapped on his birthday? What the oh no.
Matthew's girlfriend told the family she saw him getting into a vehicle with several other people, including a blonde woman named Jennifer Lannon, someone Matthew had recently been spending time with. He also learned that Matthew often spent time with a close friend named Justin Mata and his girlfriend, Leonie Calzada. All three were known to use drugs together. Acting quickly on
Wait,
these
hold on.
promising
Wait,
new leads,
am I
police
misreading this? Is he actually the... You know, I'm gonna keep on going. Let me just keep my comments to myself. Hold on.
began
I
searching
think I misread
locations
this.
Matthew was known to frequent.
How tall
And
is the
soon
policeman?
enough,
His
they
chest cam is
located
so
Matthew's
high.
Chevy
What the fuck? I
Colorado
thought that
truck
thing was strapped
parked
onto
and
his head.
seemingly abandoned within a few blocks away from Leonie and Justin's residence. The truck was dirty, locked, and appeared to have been parked there for several days. Inside, detectives found clothing and
Drugs
personal
that young?
belongings.
Dude, it happens way younger too. Hey guys. I know for a fact I can never be a cop, and I've said this multiple times. But if I was a cop, just saying, follow me, chat, follow me on this one. If I was a cop and then my body cam in front of me is the worst piece of shit kind of like human being ever. And I do mean like the absolute worst piece of shit. There's no redeemable qualities. That guy has no regrets in anything. You guys wouldn't mind if, like, in court, you suddenly see me, my hand just reaching towards the body cam, turning it off for a second, and I'm just saying, oh, it was a malfunction, and I turn it back on, and the dude looks beat to shit. Would you guys mind? I mean, would you guys really mind? I'm just saying, just like, I don't know what happened during this part. My body cam turned off all of a sudden. Doesn't it pick up sound? I said body cam hold completely turned off. That problem's so bad he started drinking around 12 or 14. Jesus Christ, what is he? Is he my neighbors? I'm just saying, would you guys mind? Nope. All right, good. We're on the same page. But I'm not gonna be a cop. I'm not gonna be a cop though. Before like anything, before Twitch goes crazy, I'm not gonna be a cop.
As well as several unsettling items, including a pair of rubber
Rubber gloves, shovel. You're just missing the bleach. Yep.
gloves and a shovel
Crow!
lying in the truck's
Let
bed.
the battery die.
They
Thank you,
also
Momo.
found multiple cell phones that were damaged in the front and back seats. It seemed clear Matthew hadn't intended to leave the truck there, and detectives sensed something wasn't right.
Ah, shit. Did I misread the fuck out of this? And it turns out Matthew is actually the killer? Oh, no. I misread the fuck out of this. I thought Matthew was dead.
Immediately, investigators canvassed the area and found surveillance cameras nearby, one of which captured Matthew's truck arriving at Leone and Justin's address on
maybe he is
January
the killer.
26th,
Fuck!
just 3 days
I thought he
before
was
Matthew
dead.
was reported missing. With these new alarming discoveries, Detective Turney knew the next logical step was to urgently speak with Matthew's friends, Justin Mata and Leone Calzada, hoping they could shed some light on the situation. However, when they arrived at the couple's residence, they would quickly realize Matthew wasn't the only one missing.
Oh, phew. Okay, maybe I didn't misread it. Okay. Okay, maybe I wasn't. Okay, maybe I didn't misread it. Oh, thank God. Oh, I thought my comprehension skills took a shit.
Okay, if I come in? Hey, guys. My name's Robert.
Is that a kid?
He's gone. He's gone.
He gone?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
You guys hear a kid? That's a kid.
Okay.
That's a daughter.
This is Leone Calzada, the girlfriend of Matthew's close friend, Justin Mata, and someone detectives suspected might know exactly what happened to Matthew.
This is very, very
Oh,
important.
thanks, Guy Daddy. Oh.
We're looking for Matthew Miller.
We're looking
He's
for
been
this
missing
guy
for
with the most. Yeah.
When was the last time he was here?
I can't get over the haircut. Who wakes up in the morning and just go like, ah, yeah, licks finger and then extends eyebrows out. Ah, yep. This haircut is gonna get all the bitches. Yep. This is gonna get me all the hoes. Who goes for that haircut?
A year ago?
A year ago.
When I first got this place?
The kid said he's gone. Oh wow, wait. Did the kid snitch
He
already?
hasn't been here since then.
I know
Okay.
already.
What if I got video of his vehicle?
Maybe just been talking to him, man. When I've had him myself.
Okay. When was the last time you saw him here?
When he was in the place.
Wait, is that a detective? Why does he have like? Oh yeah, wait. This is during like Corvid
You
times.
think Justin would have,
He would have now.
when you weren't here?
You are intentional. Because they said all that, yeah. But he left on 17.
Well, aren't you just a bucket of collard greens and cornbread? That is the weirdest greeting. But I'll take it. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for being a first-time chat here.
Back.
Crow, that's probably Head and Shoulders' fault right there. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Guy and Kim, he's like, yeah, they left each other there during the night and they're nervous.
My parents never let me go near the door when someone knocked. Nope. You mean like back then they never let you? Also, hey, it's been confirmed that Head and Shoulders fucks with your head.
Do you have any kind of way to contact Justin? You have a phone number?
No, he just left him to go.
Well, what's his phone number?
New homie, welcome to the Nest and Crow's Walls. Don't forget to bring your favorite items to the walls with you and give Crow an odd penny. Also, doing quite bodacious.
When's the last time you had any kind of communication with
That's
Justin?
when he said, go buy Coke. So I'm going to buy Coke.
I'm gonna buy.
Alright. Is.
Did you just admit it? I'm gonna go. Excuse. All right, honey. I'm gonna go out now. I need to go buy some Coke. You mean the drink? Not even. See you later, honey. I'll be right back. Oh man. I hope I get a good deal this time. Like, what do you mean? Why you just go?
Look around your house for any kind of evidence of Matthew Miller or any kind of foul play. I'm not looking for anything other than that.
According to Leone, her boyfriend, Justin, had also mysteriously vanished, and she hadn't seen him since January 17th, nearly 2 weeks before Matthew was even reported
Oh,
missing.
he's just a friend?
But
Oh, fuck.
investigators knew something wasn't adding up
Why is
when
he sitting
Leone
like that?
insisted
I don't
she
see-
hadn't
I
seen
don't see any
Matthew
problem with
in
how he sits.
nearly a year. Surveillance footage clearly showed Matthew's truck outside her residence just days before he disappeared. With their suspicion
forbidden
mounting,
cocoa, but for your
detectives
nose, exactly.
decided to search Leone's home,
Hey, cat
hoping
boy.
to uncover
Thank you for
whether
the
she
hydrate.
might be hiding something. Or someone.
Did you notice anything strange that happened around here? Did you notice anything different around here? Or, like signs of any kind of blood, needles?
Hello? Blood, needles, anything drug related?
Needles or fentanyl pills or anything like that?
How are you not sure that he's taking drugs? Yeah, she knows.
Yeah.
She's shrugging.
Sorry.
Excuse me, officer. I can't see shit. You're too busy trying to be stylish. I can't see shit.
Despite their best efforts, investigators found no signs of foul play or violence. Still, Detective Turney couldn't shake the feeling that something was overlooked, so he returned to speak briefly with Leone, unaware she'd drop a crucial clue.
Excuse me, officer. I know you're trying to be stylish, but I can't see shit. Someone's trying to block your camera. Sir, your drip is smothering the camera, please.
As of the 17th of
January. He left us with his wife.
Leone revealed that Justin had recently taken off with another woman named Jennifer,
Oh, that bitch
supposedly
cheated.
heading to Arizona to re-up on drugs and make some money. With this new detail, Detective
You said
Turney
Arizona?
now
That
found
sounds about
himself
right.
investigating the disappearances of 3 different people: Matthew Miller, Justin Mata, and now, potentially, Jennifer. Not yet aware just how closely connected these cases really were. So to move forward, Turney quickly looked into Jennifer and discovered she had recently been reported missing by her ex-husband, Sean Lannon. That name sounded familiar to Detective Turney, because just days earlier...
Hey guys, wait, hold on. I just saw the little thing that's like trying to like identify the race of like people. It's like, oh, back when I was just a mischievous little high school kid just running around, I was trespassing around, and like apparently you can't trespass around a park. And I thought parks were always open, but that's neither here nor there. The cop tried to like identify me, and I heard over the radio just like, we got a high schooler Caucasian male, and I'm just like, Caucasian? My friend turned his head, looked at me, and he was about to say something. He says, "Crow, when did you turn?" Shut up. This could work. He was like, okay, you know what? You guys are free to go. And it's just like, I guess the light from the moon hit me in the right way for me to dodge that cop. Hey, he thought I was white.
Officers had responded
The motherfucker thought I was white and let me go. Let's fucking go. Let's go.
to a disturbing call at 817 Kingman Avenue, the same property where the remains of a tortured puppy had been
All I heard, and then my friend, he just turned to me. Once we got into the car and once we dip out of that place, he was just like, "Hey, Crow, how does it feel like to be white?" And I just looked at him and I just went full blown, "It feels like I got privileges." We laughed the whole entire way through. That was great, dude.
Covered, and the tenants evicted from that very house, Sean and Jennifer Lannon. Finally, investigators were starting to connect the dots. 3 people, all closely linked through drugs and personal relationships, had vanished within days of each other. Detective Turney realized it was time to canvass the neighborhood surrounding Sean and Jennifer's former home, hoping a neighbor might
Hi,
have
everyone. My Twitch app didn't want to let me chat past hour. Ah, yes, that is the Twitch app, all right. Barely functioning.
Seen something suspicious or could offer the lead they desperately needed. That's when they found a neighbor whose security camera was pointed directly at Sean and Jennifer's old residence. And what the investigators saw on the footage would finally bring some much-needed clarity to their case.
In the land
Without
of
this
HD
neighbor's
cameras, we don't have
detectives
one.
might have hit another frustrating dead end. And it shows just how important reliable security can be. Because when something happens, every second matters. That's why I
today.
partnered
How
with
are you
Simply
goofy
Safe Home
goof? Oh,
Security
god
to
damn it.
provide-
It's an ad. Hold on. Yeah, you go get your bag, King. I still ain't buying that shit.
Term contracts, plans start out, and get your first
I ain't got no money for a security camera, man. I ain't got no fucking money for a security camera.
Sean's home, but investigate.
I got my one old reliable trick that protects my place whenever I want. I tie a string to a shotgun and I just load it to the freaking like door. Anyways.
Never see him leave. Hours later,
Hello,
Sean
Decay.
is
Welcome
spotted
on in.
on camera driving away in Matthew's truck, and when he returns, he's alone, on foot, and Matthew is
Same
nowhere
crow.
to be seen.
See, it works though, right?
2 days later, on January 28th,
Yeah, I'm gonna home alone
the
your
same
fucking
camera
ass.
recorded someone
Except it's
loading
lethal.
household items into a red Dodge Dakota parked outside the residence and driving away. This CCTV footage marked a critical turning point for investigators. For the first time...
How are you? We got like 3 people missing, and one of them was cheating.
Detectives had visual proof of Matthew at Jennifer and Sean's residence. With this significant new lead, the next step was clear. Detective Turney needed to speak directly to Sean. Only his account could clarify what happened that day and potentially reveal crucial details about the missing trio. The next morning, Detective Turney reached out to Sean and agreed to sit down for a formal interview.
Bodies.
Whatever Sean said next had the potential to shift the direction of this case completely.
I'm going to home alone your ass. Result, your funeral. If you can even afford it.
Empty this missing. Okay? Have you ever seen Matthew Miller? You know who I'm talking about? Was he over at your house?
Yeah, it's been for weeks. I'm not very lucky. It's definitely been about weeks.
Before the 3rd? Was his truck ever parked at your house?
Was your... Yep.
For more
Okay.
than a
Okay. He
day,
passed that.
overnight?
I'm not sure.
Have you ever driven his truck? You've driven his truck. When was the last time you drove his truck?
A couple weeks ago.
A couple of weeks ago? So,
Ah, fuck that! Why?
when did you find out that they split and took off to Arizona and ran away together or whatever?
It was 7 weeks ago. Came back every week. Come back.
Did you have anything to do with Jennifer's disappearance, Matthew's disappearance?
I don't think
Do
they felt
you, you think something bad happened to Matthew and Jennifer?
I know Jennifer drug and choice used to be there when she came back with more bills, and I couldn't imagine anybody would have.
Jesus Christ! Everyone's...
Man, I just got a really
Not thinking
bad
from the
feeling
posture
about
check, but
all
it's
this.
like, Jesus Christ, where are they? Oh my God, they're taking hard stuff.
You don't seem...
I've been living in this circle for a minute.
Has she ever done this before?
Also, what's the
During the
noise with your
interview,
camera, dude?
Detective Turney
Why did it
notices
like croak
something
like a frog?
strange. Sean remains unnervingly calm, especially considering his ex-wife and the mother of his 3 young children has just vanished. Turney begins to question whether Sean is simply a bystander caught up in a tragic situation or if he knows more than he's letting on. The next day, Detective Turney would get his answer, as police received an unexpected call from a man named Josh Hall. Josh was an acquaintance of Matthew Miller and claimed he'd recently witnessed something that deeply concerned him,
Claims
directly
I know who
related to
killed
the
them.
strange disappearances. Investigators
You
quickly
just know he
arranged
fucked
for
up
a
his body
meeting
cam
with Josh,
tackling
hoping
someone.
his
Yeah,
account
he
would
definitely
finally
did.
provide
He
the
looks like it.
breakthrough they were looking for.
Hey man, what's going on with Matthew, man? That's my chick's cousin. Check this out, man. Check this out.
That's all me.
Check this out, man. Yesterday, alright, was at Kelly's. Right, Sean told me to go talk to you. And I guess he had to go talk to you or something. Talk to cops. He goes in Kelly's in the garage, stashes a bag in the ceiling. Gun, jacked his wife's IDs, some clothes, some other shit. Everything, just stashes it there. Since he had to go talk to the cops. I was there.
I can't get over this stance right over here. This guy's stance. This guy is so used to his flack being on almost all the time.
I was there. Sean killed all 3 of them motherfuckers, man. I'm telling you, he murked all 3 of them people, man.
Damn, he
He's putting
snitched!
it off on Martha that he ran off and everything. Why in the I don't know, man. Kelly's like my sister. I know all the shit, you know. I killed all 3. I know he did, man. I know he did. He did, man. I'm telling you. Come on, they find the truck right by his house. You know what I'm saying? And he was throwing a trip over his, you know what I mean? Like, Martha was shooting his chick. Martha was there.
How does he by himself get rid of the bodies?
He's a smart man.
Man, someone didn't do their job right when trying to censor his face. He just dipped down for a second. I got to see his
He
face.
just barely reported his wife missing. His wife's been missing since like the 23rd. Since last month, you know what I mean? She's been missing the same time Matt's been missing. And after he left and everything, went to go talk to you, Kelly went in there and opened that and everything. Was just strapped, her IDs, some other personal stuff of hers, some clothes, and
What did she do with it?
she wigged out. I had her with me the whole time. She was tripping. Oh. And then Danny Limos took off with it.
He was there too when it
Danny
happened?
Limos took the gun. Took the strap.
What vehicle was
Danny walking.
walking?
Yeah, he was walking. I'm telling you, man, like he tripped me out yesterday. That's how I tied everything together yesterday when he did that. You know what I mean? Like, I know he lost them 3, man. I know he did.
Josh claims that Sean arrived at the residence of a woman named Kelly DeSoto, carrying a bag he carefully hid in the ceiling of her home before leaving to speak with detectives at the police station. After Sean left, Kelly discovered the hidden bag, removed a gun from inside, and handed it off to a man named Danny Lemos, locally known as Dog, who quickly took the weapon and left on foot. When Sean returned and realized the bag was missing, he became visibly agitated, smashing his phone on the ground before storming out. These troubling claims raised immediate suspicion around...
Wait, is that not supposed to happen? Wait. Oh, no. He just leave it there. Just leave it.
Everyone involved,
including
two
finds the
new
gun,
persons of
immediately
interest,
gives it away.
Kelly DeSoto and Daniel Lemos, both closely associated with Sean and Jennifer based on Josh's statement. Danny Lemos was nowhere to be found at the time, so Detective Turney knew he urgently needed to verify Josh's account by speaking directly with Kelly, and more importantly, find out if she was hiding anything that could help connect the dots in this increasingly tangled case. When investigators first arrived at Kelly's house, she agreed to meet them at the station for an interview, but refused their offer of a ride, saying her boss would bring her in about 30 minutes.
My boss will give me a ride?
When the
Hold
time
on.
came, Kelly never showed up at the police station.
Oh, she booked it!
It was a major red flag.
Cops! He's like, why didn't you just like, no, we insist. No, we insist. Get into our car. Why do you have to go for your boss's thing? He's like,
And it made investigators even more suspicious of her.
You guys
2
are
hours
dumb.
later, Detective Turney returned to her house, suspecting that Kelly might be stalling for time or trying to cover something up.
No. It's Robert, Ben. The detective.
Never mind. She's dumb as fuck.
Hi. She hasn't gotten here yet. So I talked to my lawyer, and he told me that I didn't have to go with you guys.
You don't have to.
What is it about? Can you tell me?
It's about the disappearance of
who?
Matthew Miller and Jennifer.
Okay, if you're trying to act like you don't really know anything, don't immediately just go with like who. Wait until they actually finish their sentence of like a disappearance, because now I'm looking at you with like so many like magnifying glasses. Like, what do you mean who? I was about to get there. What do you mean who? Why did you say it so fast?
Sean Liner.
Sean is not missing.
I know he's not.
This time, Kelly's behavior was noticeably different. She appeared
Oh, yeah, you have something to do with it. Sean isn't missing. Yeah, we didn't say. We said the first name. Oh, no.
distraught, reluctant to cooperate, and quick to mention her lawyer.
I talked to
Detective
my
Turney
lawyer.
felt certain that she was withholding crucial information and decided to press harder.
Now, I do that. I would do that real quick. I would kind of like do the lawyer thing, because like I know I'm gonna fuck up on my words. There's no way I'm gonna hey guys, I'm gonna fuck up on my words. I'm probably gonna put myself in a bad spot. I just talked to my lawyer. You guys go talk to him.
Was Sean here yesterday?
He came out yesterday.
How many times?
Makes her sus. It does.
He came
Girly,
inside.
no.
He told me that he had to go down and inquire Jennifer
Yeah,
missing.
get him, get him.
Did Sean hide anything in the house that was later taken?
No.
Did he destroy his phone?
Yeah, right here. I forgot. He destroyed his phone.
Did he bring a bag inside that had a gun
No.
or any of Jennifer's identification cards and hide them?
I
And did he look in it?
No, I didn't see.
Did Danny Lemos take the gun later?
No.
Do you think he did something to Jennifer and Matthew?
Oh my God, no! They asked you these questions because they already know. Your dumbass took the gun and immediately gave it away.
I think you're lying to me about the bag and the gun and Jennifer's ID.
I'm not. I don't know anything about. Like he asked me. He said,
Miss Ma'am, move so we can look inside. Miss Ma'am, move.
Oh, you're forgetting what I already spoke with.
I know.
Sean has some stuff in your shed.
Actually, they can't say. Yeah, they can't go in though. They can't unless there's like probable cause that's within. Then they can go in.
After some more pressure, Kelly admitted she had several suspicious bags in her shed, supposedly belonging to Sean. Curious about the contents of the bags, detectives quickly followed Kelly to take a closer look.
I'm pretty sure hot cheese. Yeah.
Now you catch me dead trying to go in there first. I'll let her go in first to see if this shit is booby trapped. Then you know if it blows up. Oh man, whoops.
No, it says I don't think. I'm sure it's not. And that paint can is not his.
I'm not opening up shit. I'm letting the lady do it.
That. Oh, did you let him off your house?
On Jackson? Really? She let us search that place from head to toe. And outside too.
Despite their best efforts, detectives found no clear signs of blood or evidence linking back to the missing people. It was a frustrating dead end.
Damn it.
And the chances of finding them
Okay, have
seemed
someone sit
increasingly
outside in an
slim.
unmarked car, boys.
At this
In a-
stage,
just like
investigators had
just
narrowed down
stare
their
at them
focus
for a
to
good bit.
several
Just stare.
individuals
Jesus
close
Christ,
to the
I
missing
stare.
trio, each with conflicting stories and questionable behavior that kept detectives on edge. But without hard evidence, options were increasingly running out.
I still can't do that
Desperate
pen
for a
thing.
breakthrough, Detective Turney secured a search warrant for Sean and Jennifer's former home at 817 Kingman Avenue. Unsure exactly what or who they might encounter, officers cautiously approached the property, prepared for any potential threat.
Ooh, this is the part. Guns up! Do that Resident Evil cross with the fucking flashlight and the pistol. Do that. Or just reach out. Yeah, you can do that too. I would have been extra. Your trip is blocking the fucking camera! Officer! Officer! I can't see shit! Your clothes are blocking the camera!
Yet again, investigators were too late. The house had already undergone extensive renovations. Carpets removed, drywall stripped, any potential evidence completely erased. Unbeknownst to investigators at the time, the critical evidence they desperately needed was sitting in an abandoned truck, miles away, just waiting to be discovered.
Oh.
For now, though, every possible lead was exhausted, and Detective
Like, in case if he's in there or she goes to him, have someone watch another person in a second unmarked car. Follow her closely. Yeah, do that. I wonder if they did do that. I wonder if they did. That wall color in the bathroom is a crime. Oh, no, it's not that bad. Okay, maybe it's that bad, but it's not that bad. Not so fantastic, Fox. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Crow's Nest. Hey, Camryu.
Purdy knew it was time for a more direct approach, so he called Sean once more, determined to extract something, anything, that could finally lead investigators to the missing trio.
Hello?
Hey, is this Sean?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Sean, this is Detective Turney. How are you doing?
Why does he sound like my neighbor?
Good, man. I've been trying to get a hold of your other number, and it's not working. So,
No, I apologize. Sorry.
so you know anything new?
No, I haven't heard anything. Nope.
Okay. Are you still around town?
No, I'm in Albuquerque.
No, we've made some progress here and there. I've got a bunch of pictures of different vehicles. I'd like you to take a look at, see if you could help me identify them.
Good time tomorrow. I wanted to come in and stuff I got to return to the school.
Okay.
What's your neighbor doing?
All right,
What's
just make sure the
your
kids are
neighbor
taken care of, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
All right,
Thanks, sir.
we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Thanks.
Sean sounded cooperative and willing to help, promising Detective Turney he would come in for questioning. Yet, Sean never showed up. The
Yeah,
next day,
I'm not gonna lie, I
Turney
would
even
do that.
offered to personally pick Sean up and bring him to the station. But once again, Sean failed to appear. At this point, Turney felt certain Sean was deliberately stalling and knew they couldn't afford to waste any more time. He's done playing cat and mouse.
Ooh. 10 days before the body discoveries.
With the CCTV footage and witness
I said
statements pointing
that in the wrong
directly
way.
at Sean and Danny as crucial figures, Detective Turney knew he needed to bring them in for questioning. So investigators dug deeper into both men's backgrounds, and that's when they hit the jackpot. Sean had an outstanding warrant for missing a court appearance related to a 2020 assault and battery charge. It was the break they needed.
Oh, you're a
On
piece of
February
shit.
25th, officers located Sean in Albuquerque and arrested him without incident, transporting him directly to the Grants Police Department for questioning. Detective Turney's goals for the interview were simple: determine exactly what Sean knew about the missing trio and find out where Danny Lemos had vanished after taking the alleged gun.
Let's go back to Matthew's truck. Okay, so it starts to back in there, and you're the last one who drove it.
We gotta wait 10 days. No.
From when you parked it, where did you go with it that day? Do you remember specifically?
The only places I ever traveled was one time to McDonald's. I thought that was the last day we ever used it. And I got Smith's, we got water, food, Walmart. That's it. Is there a tracker on the truck? My phone was always on. Like, pull the line on it. I'm not going.
Is that some nachos? Wait, is that nachos on the table?
How many bodies? Like, I was a medic in the army. Like, I have 3 kids.
I don't think
Okay, now you're giving too much. Now you're giving too much.
This. I think you're very capable of defending yourself, though. An accident happens.
If it was an accident, I would be like, that's self-defense because self-defense is peaceful, but literally no.
Oh, you're freaking out. Oh, what's wrong?
Was had a dog, like.
Yeah.
Oh man, you keep twisting your hand. Look at how many times he keeps twisting his hand.
Who told you to park it there?
Twist hand. Twist your hand. Twist your hand.
Justin
Go ahead.
was there at the house, talking with they're all chewing on the soup.
Who's all there?
Jennifer, Justin.
I talk with my hands too, but I never flipped my hand that many times.
Matthew. And he gets a boatload of pills from him, and they're like, "We're gonna go score." I mean, they didn't know money, nothing.
So you take the truck and the kids.
No, they leave the truck, and literally, I'm like, "Well, I need to go. Like, can I get some fucking groceries or some shit?"
Okay.
And literally,
yeah, there we go.
Where we go with the truck? He's like, "Leave it." I'm like, "You're not leaving the shit here." Like,
flip.
No. I was like,
Flip.
"The party's fine. Just no. I need to go to the
Pick you a hydrate.
$1 for water." And,
Flip.
you know.
And so they told you in the house when you're done with it to park it at the Lubbock Apartments.
Matthew wanted to park it down the street. He says, "No, my buddy's over there near the apartments. Just leave it there."
As the interview continued, Sean seemed to have an answer for everything, including the CCTV footage, claiming he only moved the truck at Matthew and Justin's request. He also appeared to casually downplay the entire incident, insisting the trio's disappearances were simply part of a drug-related business venture, nothing criminal. But Detective Turney wasn't buying it. He knew Sean's explanation didn't match witness statements, and his earlier actions were too suspicious to.
Yeah, I play with my calluses too a lot in my hands, just because I'm a little nervous. But you know, I wouldn't put myself in this situation to begin with.
Ignore, but without solid proof, Turney.
But you know what's gonna happen? Look, I'm ride or die, but I don't know. If the detective comes in with a Happy Meal, all you're gonna see through that one window is just like me laughing, goofing with the cops, and we're all just like. You know, like that one video, like that one clip where it's just like, oh man, this guy's snitching, and he's just laughing with the cops with a Happy Meal next to him. Oh, we're so fucked.
Directly refute Sean's story. So, to move forward, Detective Turney changed tactics. He decided to deliberately introduce Danny Lemos into the conversation, offering Sean an easy scapegoat. If Sean took the bait, Turney might finally uncover what Sean was hiding, or at least gain insight into what really happened to the missing trio.
Did Danny kill him?
I have no idea. I literally spent most of my time with the kids. If I had to guess who would kill him, it would be the guy saying, "If I gotta dispose of bodies, I'm gonna put him in my pig." And he showed me the pig one day because I was helping him at his house.
This is. Oh, Sean.
I don't have any answers for Matthew.
Just avoid bodies for the rest of your life. Pretty easy when you just want to go right back home to your room and just start playing games. That's my life. Also to the gym. Is it a BTS Happy Meal though with the nuggets? No, they ran out. They always run out.
Put it somewhere.
The BTS fans are no joke. Holy shit, they did not want to offer that to me.
That's the creepy dude that talks about pigs with everything but the eyeballs. I'm like, who would know that? Like, this dude's. I'm scared.
Whoa, my internet's dying. Give me a second. Whoa, my internet's dying. Whoa, my internet's dying. What is going on? Okay, I'm good now. I'm good. All right, we're good. Wait. No, we're good. We're Gucci. We're Gucci.
But my kids are scared of dog. I'm scared of dog. I don't know what the fuck I'm afraid of it. I'm ashamed of it. But we hid in the house. We didn't go anywhere. I definitely didn't leave my kids for 5 hours.
No. The damn thing's dying. I stand Stray Kids. Stray Kid fans kind of like scare me. BTS fans scare me. Every single K-pop stan actually fucking scares me. That's close. Hold on. We should be fine in a little bit. Please tell me the internet's gonna be fine. One hoe. Now that's now that's a person I 100% stand by. One hoe is my fucking king. I love him.
Look at the other one.
Just as planned,
Gucci.
the moment Danny Lamos's name came up, Sean seized the opportunity and implicated him, pointing to Danny's violent nature and even suggesting
I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you specifically, Red Moon, or any kind of like Stray Kids fan or like BTS fan. I'm just blaming your whole entire fan bases. I'm just blaming all your guys' fan bases. They go insane.
ability to dispose of bodies using pigs. Beyond those accusations, however,
Gucci. Now
Sean
we're
stuck
Gucci.
to his story for the rest of the interview, denying any involvement in the disappearance. Without solid proof against him,
Oh, was that pizza? I
detectives
thought
had
that was
no
nachos.
choice but to end their questioning. Still, Sean wasn't completely free. His outstanding warrant for failure to appear in court meant he'd spend the next 7 days in custody, and officers immediately transported him to the local jail. Investigators spent the following week interviewing acquaintances, re-examining evidence, and piecing together scattered leads. During
Dude, I
their
would give
interview,
up. I know,
one
man.
detail
This is why
caught
I'm not
Detective
cop.
Carney's
I would give
attention.
up.
The mysterious red Ford truck that was spotted parked outside Sean's residence, later leaving
Yeah, every fandom has a baggie of nuts. Absolutely.
with unknown contents loaded in the back. Investigators had not yet located this truck, and Turney strongly suspected it might hold something crucial to their case. For now, though, 3 people remained missing, and police narrowed their focus to 2 prime suspects. Sean Lannon, who was recorded on surveillance driving Matthew's truck and potentially connected to the missing red truck, and Danny Lamos, who allegedly received a handgun connected to Sean before disappearing himself. With each passing
Why is his shirt
day,
so wrinkly?
Turney
Which one?
grew
Whose
more
shirt is
convinced
wrinkly?
that the missing trio had been murdered, and that
Oh,
the
that
2
guy's?
prime suspects likely held the answers. But the window to
Oh,
find
wait, both of
something
them.
conclusive was quickly closing, because on March 3rd, Sean completed his short jail sentence and was released back onto the streets, significantly raising the stakes. Now facing the possibility of losing another prime suspect, Detective Turney knew he had to act fast. All he needed was just one single lead, some hint of where the bodies might be hidden.
0 days before the discovery of the bodies. So this is where they discover it.
On March 5th, officers received a call from the security at Albuquerque's Sunport Airport about an abandoned red Ford Ranger, eerily similar to the one from surveillance footage gathered during the investigation. What officers found inside would
They
confirm
could easily
the
iron it.
gruesome
Dude,
truth.
do you really? Okay, I'm being realistic as a human being. I'm not putting out a full-ass ironing board for a ugly-ass shirt. I'll do that for my dress shirt when I have something to do, like a business meeting or like an event. I'm not gonna pull that out for just an ugly-ass shirt.
They'd been searching for.
Kind of smells.
Kinda?
Kind of smells, but I mean, not to like decomposing or anything. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're about to be wrong. Iron the good sundress at least. Ugh!
Yeah. We called it in by 1:30, but they said they didn't want to send anybody out here.
There's a pretty foul smell coming from the vehicle.
Yeah.
Every so often. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, I can't really tell what it was. You already sound like.
What we're reacting to police discovered a car filled with a bunch of serial killers' bodies.
I can't really tell what it was. It also smells like dirty, big deal almost. But yeah, I don't know. The little checks that didn't like good stuff. So.
In the back of the truck were several sealed storage bins, emitting an unmistakable smell of decay.
No way,
And
wait, he
inside
actually threw the
were
bodies in storage
dismembered
bins?
Bodies of Jennifer Lannon, Matthew Miller, and Justin Mata. Jennifer had been shot at close range in the head. Justin had also suffered a gunshot wound to the head, along with severe blunt force injuries. And Matthew's body showed clear signs of massive head trauma, evidence he'd also been beaten to death.
Oh.
But the horrors didn't end there. Hidden beneath a tarp in the passenger seat was yet another body. Randall Apostolon, the truck's owner. His body showed signs of severe blunt force trauma, and a bloodied hammer found nearby was clearly the weapon
4
used
fucking
to
bodies,
kill
you
him.
goddamn psycho!
Investigators found more disturbing
and someone that has
evidence
nothing
inside
to do
the
with this.
truck.
Oh man.
Multiple serrated knives stained with dried blood, a handsaw, and several pairs of industrial gloves, all clearly pointing to a calculated, cold-blooded murder. It was still unclear to investigators why Randall had been murdered or
I
how
wonder
his
if
death
the
was
bodies
connected to
turned
the
to
other
soup.
three.
I got some
but
psychopaths in my chat.
they wouldn't have to wait long to find out. Detectives urgently turned to the Albuquerque airport's surveillance cameras, knowing the truck hadn't driven itself there. And it didn't take long before they spotted exactly who they were looking for. On March 3rd, 2021, just 2 days before the gruesome discovery, the airport's cameras captured Sean Lannon driving the truck into the airport parking lot, exiting the vehicle, and leaving behind the bodies of his 4 victims.
He just leaves
Finally,
it there?
Detectives found their killer. It was time to track Sean down and bring him in. On the same day the bodies were discovered, police urgently scrambled to track down Sean Lannon, but it was already too late. Sean had slipped out of Albuquerque and vanished. Immediately, the U.S. Marshals issued a nationwide
It's natural decompression. You mean decomposition?
alert, believing Sean
Also within 30 days? In a container? I mean, no. I don't think so.
posed an active threat and was possibly on a violent crime spree. Authorities across multiple states joined the manhunt to track him down before anyone else was harmed. Then, on March 9th, Detective Turney received a disturbing call. U.S. Marshals informed him that Sean Lannon was now wanted in connection to another murder. This one committed just a day earlier in New Jersey.
What
Authorities
the fuck?
had linked
That's on the
Sean to
completely
murder
opposite side! What the?
of Michael Debkowski through witness statements and surveillance footage that placed him directly at the scene. A quick background check also revealed the victim wasn't a random target. Debkowski was someone Sean had personally known for many years. It was an alarming detail that made it clear Sean's violent spree was far from over. Now, with 5 bodies discovered and a serial killer on the loose, police knew anyone in Sean Lannon's circle could be next, and they had to act fast. Federal authorities urgently tracked Sean's movements, closely monitoring surveillance footage and cell phone data. And finally, on the morning of March 10th, U.S. Marshals pinpointed Sean's location in St. Louis, Missouri, and they quickly moved in and captured him without incident. Sean Lannon was immediately extradited back to New Jersey, finally putting an end to his killing spree. By now, the evidence against Sean Lannon was overwhelming. Investigators had more than enough to charge him, but there were still critical questions that only Sean could answer. They still needed to understand exactly why he committed these horrific murders and determine whether he acted alone or if others helped him carry out and conceal evidence. When Detective Turney sat down face to face with Sean, he expected more lies and deception, but surprisingly, Sean didn't resist
Another one.
or
Yep,
deny anything.
yeah, I got some psychopaths in my chat.
Instead, he resigned to his fate, openly admitting he was tired of running and knew his capture was inevitable. In his own words, he simply wanted it to be over. So, with nothing left to hide, Sean would give detectives exactly what they hoped for.
You got 5 bodies. You don't get to be tired. You lose the right to be tired.
A chilling,
I'm tired of all this. Yeah, we're tired of you killing.
And the twisted reasons behind each one.
Okay, why'd you kill Jennifer?
With was enough to take her life. So she wanted to make sure she went too, for sure.
Did you smoke like a fucking 36 pack? What the hell? Why do you sound like that?
Because I realized she was breathing. She wasn't gonna OD. I went in the other room, psyched myself up, repeating that kind of emotionally charged statement of
nobody told you to kill innocent people. Also, it's just like, oh, she was about to OD anyway, so I just did. Oh, how noble of you. You don't get that right. Who gave you that right? God? God didn't give you shit.
Baby. So I had whatever to do it. I put the pistol on her head, and I pulled the trigger. Just normal. A couple seconds later, I was positioned on the bed too. I put that pistol in my mouth. Put the handle up. Just slipped past my teeth. My son cried out. I was like, what the f do I do now? Full of sugar, kissing on the seat, both of our hands went off. I rolled off took the rounds out of the gun, put it in the dresser. Closed the bedroom door, got the kids normal. Set them up to be in the other room.
Call the ambulance. Don't grill her. Literally, just like, oh my god, there was like several things you could have done before just up pistol. Okay, now I know for a fact. No, there's something you ain't telling me. There's something you ain't telling the fucking cops. There's no way. You didn't immediately think, let me just call the ambulance.
My John's boyfriend drove the truck on the car ride. So I pretty much slid her into to a storage bin. A long one. The sheets that were around her, the bedding was in the bag, in the box.
You remind me of one of my piece of shit coworkers that were just like, their dog died, and he threw that dog's body into the garbage bin. The only way I knew about it was just because of how livid my boss was when he was like chewing out the coworker. That's the only way I knew. When I was about to go back into the office, all I heard was just like my boss being so mad to the point of just like getting ready to like kill this guy. You sound just like that. This guy sounds just like the guy that was just like describing like how he just threw a dog into a garbage bin, just like uncaring, not even a second, no attachment whatsoever.
A day later, I tried to dismember her to put her in containers. It didn't work. It was awful and traumatic. Just thinking about it. It still haunts me. I knew I was living on borrowed time at that point, so I needed to get my kids somewhere safe for the coat. So I continued with the pack and everything else.
My grandpa did that to my hamster. Wait, hold on. I remember I read some fact about that. If a hamster suddenly just stops like moving, maybe they just hibernated. Oops. What the fuck? People get their pets' ashes tattooed on their skin. The fuck is wrong with your coworker? People do that to pets?
All the while.
I at least cremate them. That's what I was saying. But the coworker's excuse was just like, oh, I couldn't afford it. So bury your fucking dog. It's just like, and then he's just trying to like get out of it because it's just like he just doesn't want to put in the effort. Yeah, he treated his dog like a fucking toy.
Still waiting just a month.
By the way, he's fired. We don't know what to do. We have no idea.
Took like a week. I came to the house. So I in the laundry room, connected to the garage.
Yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah, I did not know that. I don't want to know that.
He offered up a trade. His phone had pictures of Shawn Michael standing there naked in my living room. I don't know what his name was, William or Matthew. Miller, whatever that his name is. With his on my son's shoulders. I was like, who sent you this picture?
Huh?
He's like, I don't know it's real. He's like, I took the picture. I was like, well, you took that picture. He just admitted the guy in the picture. So, I said, there it is. You know, he was right over the van where Jim with Hyder. He wanted to know if he could do a shot before it took his life. So I said, well, if you find any in the vent. So he was looking down in the vent. You can see it coming. So I shot him in the back of the head. It wasn't something I was proud of. He's a pretty tall dude. I had the dismembering at some point a day or two later. It disgusted me.
You don't look disgusted.
I had to work up the nerves just to move his body. So there's so much blood. That's why I had to pull the floor up in that room. I still have a room that was the flooring that was pulled up in the kid's bedroom. A piece of landlord never fixed the water leak. And the carpet got molded.
See, this is where I don't have a single bit of empathy for that guy. He's so kind of calmly just describing every single one of these just like a chore he has to do. Cause he puts whacking that motherfucker head, the back of his head, in the same category as like, oh, the piece of shit landlord never fixed the water leak in this fucking house. You see where he just loses my empathy in every way, shape, and form? He's putting those two in the same like category of inconvenience, quote unquote.
Safe. My carpet was outside the house, and so was the padding if they slept through some other reason. It was still there when I left. It took 2 hours before I had enough the ability to even come near Justin.
When you got Justin over there, was this shortly after? Like how long between the time that you shoot Jennifer, that you shoot Justin?
It was at least a week. Took a while.
Did you get him to come over?
I was baiting this if I was Jennifer on the phone.
Yeah. So you thought you was to meet Jennifer?
Yeah. I also had pictures of Daniel Lemos and my son. I never got my hands on Daniel Lemos. I fully intended. So I was heading back to New Mexico for work. Like yesterday.
You're just a piece of shit serial killer.
If I did, it'd be in the box. So then I had the 3 of them. Probably that kid comes over, William or Matthew, or whatever his name is. Comes over with Felicity, his girlfriend. She looked like she was like 12 years old. And I should her name on the note too. So
You're not disgusted, you just don't give a shit, and mad you can't walk away scot-free. Get the fuck out.
I give you a food card.
Motherfucker. Yeah, we should just lock him up. Just lock him up. Turn off your body cam right now. Turn off your body cam. I won't say shit. Turn off your body cam and start beating the shit out of him.
And I'm less than I want. So, one of those times he came back, he didn't have Felicity, and that's when I shot him in the back of the head. I had one of his vehicles in Albuquerque. At some point he brought me the box that put him in the back. I couldn't open it up. I couldn't pull it. It was not money, dude. Got the vehicle, so he was gonna take the truck back. So
unfortunately, people like that can't comprehend remorse or guilt. Oh, don't worry, I met plenty of people like this.
The boxes of A's, storage containers.
Except the main difference is they're functional people of society. This guy's just a piece of shit.
Once we got to his place, Randy wanted another $300 to hold the boxes. So.
Because I met functional psychopaths. This guy's just a piece of shit. Exactly. They're just pissy. They can't get away with it. Yeah, they're just being pissy. Yeah, the first thing he said was just like, I'm so tired of running. Oh, not the remorse or the guilt over like killing them. Nope, I'm just tired.
Throughout his confession, Sean remained eerily composed, showing almost no emotions. Even more chilling is the fact that just hours after dismembering the bodies and brutally killing Randall, Sean was picked up by police on an unrelated warrant and sat across from Detective Turney, coldly denying any involvement, while a truck full of bodies was parked just a few blocks away.
Christ, what a psycho.
Tuesday, I took I grabbed the truck, and I didn't know what to do with it. I don't know anybody. What do you do with the body? So I knew at some point it was going to get caught. I just wanted the kids back home. I took them to the airport the day before. And I positioned them. Just everything was the same. Secured the vehicle. That's not obvious.
What year was this? I don't know.
I believe it was an Uber.
Yeah, it was uploaded 4 months ago.
The next day we flew out. I'm waiting on time. Again. At some point they'd find the bodies at the airport in the box. And,
that's a sub. 15 months, yo, CL, thank you for the 15-month sub. Jesus Christ, dude. Most people run away by the first month. Thank you for sticking around for like, holy shit, 15. Holy crap. WCL, thank you.
It's me as a child, my big brother. Big brother's big sisters, whatever.
What's up, everyone? Hello, CL. Always great to see you here.
Wanted the pictures back. He didn't want to give me the pictures, so I started beating him. Then he gave me the pictures.
What I missed? This piece of shit killed like 5 people, and he couldn't give less than half a crap.
I did fly in town. I'll make it back to finish Daniel Lemos.
The last victim in Sean's killing spree was his former mentor, Michael Debkowski, a man Sean accused of abusing him during childhood and believed still had photographs of that abuse. When Debkowski refused to hand over those photographs, Sean killed him without hesitation. But just as detectives thought they heard everything from Sean, he would make one final shocking statement. There were even more bodies waiting to be found.
Wait, what?
And so the other 11, you said started about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago?
What?
And you
Hello, Insanity Alive. Thank you for the posture check.
You disarmed them from guns, and you said knives?
Knives. Whatever. At some point, had like almost like a pickaxe, but it was more of a pick. Swung like a pickaxe.
It's like if you had to think back, like how many out of the 11 were shot and how many were stabbed. Like if you can elaborate on any of that.
2 were
And
shot.
quench thirst. Ah, thank you.
And then how many were stabbed?
Pretty much the rest of them went that way.
The rest of them. So 9.
According to Sean, he'd killed at least 11 additional people.
Yeah, I don't believe him. I don't believe him on that one. Your dumbass got tired after these 5 killings when they were getting like super close. You want me to believe that you killed more? No, you're just fluffing up your resume. From a really fucked up way of describing it, I think this guy is just fluffing up his resume, you know? He's just saying that it's like, well, I got caught, so might as well make this worse, you know?
Mostly drug dealers tied to Jennifer and hidden their bodies in remote areas of Malpais National Park. Detectives approached these claims cautiously, knowing Sean was a skilled manipulator who mixed truths with calculated lies.
Exactly,
Perhaps
except he didn't really do a good job because it's just like, I feel bad, but also you put it in the same category as like, oh, the piece of shit landlord never fixed the leak in the wire. See, you see how they don't connect?
this was his last attempt to influence the outcome of his trial later on. But despite extensive searches, no additional bodies were ever discovered.
Knew it!
And Sean's claims remained unverified. Detectives also investigated one of the key persons of interest directly implicated by Sean himself, Danny Lemos.
Excuse
He was
me,
located
sorry,
in
I'm allergic to
Albuquerque
bullshit!
and arrested by U.S. Marshals on March 25th, 2021. Danny agreed to speak with Detective Turney, firmly denying any involvement and expressing shock that Sean was even capable of these horrific crimes. He admitted taking the handgun Sean had hidden at Kelly's house, but claimed he had no idea it was
More
tied to
air
a
for
murder
us, but
and had
grilling
quickly
innocent
sold it
just 'cause why not?
afterwards.
Nah, bye.
After
I'm about to-
exhaustive interviews and reviewing all available evidence, detectives
Yeah,
eventually
if one's your PDF file, then I can understand. But the other ones, they're just innocent people. Go fuck yourself.
cleared Danny, along with all other potential suspects, ultimately concluding Sean acted entirely alone. In October 2022, Sean pleaded guilty to the first-degree murder of Michael Debkowski in New Jersey. He was sentenced to 35 years in prison, and in May 2024, he pleaded guilty to killing Jennifer
Only 35?
Lannon, Justin Mata, Matthew Miller, and Randall Apostolone, receiving 4 consecutive 15-year sentences. As part of
60
his
years.
plea
Okay,
agreement,
yeah, you'll be
Sean
fucking
will serve
dead,
his
dude.
sentence in New Jersey first, then return to New Mexico to serve an additional 60 years behind bars.
Oh, and you're going to jail in New Mexico. Dude, that's like the second worst state of the United States. Oh, you're so fucked. Oh, you are so fucked. Man, I hope in prison they use you. I know for a fact, I hope they just use you. Oh, you're going to jail in New Mexico. That shit's the most horrible place. Oh, you're going to jail, buddy. You're going to get the worst kinds of it.